Hello again, guys. I'm finding you all in good humor and that you had a very good week last week. So I've got a great many things that I'd like to talk about. First of all, with respect to the whole social justice warrior, feminism, thousands of genders or fluid genders phenomenon that we see happening in the world today. And I'd say that there's a multifaceted cause to this problem. One of them is that our diets are totally jacked up. Our diets are so full of soy products, which reduce testosterone and increase estrogen, processed foods, lots of carbohydrates. And this is actually part of the reason for this is that the food pyramid is upside down, as has been said by Dr. Jordan Peterson. You see, that food pyramid, if you look at it from the perspective of, say, a 7-year-old or a 6-year-old, then yes, it might look something like that. But what people don't know, or they haven't been informed in society, is that as you age, you need and want, typically, if you're physiologically balanced, less carbohydrates, more fats and proteins. So for a full-grown adult, somebody my age, anywhere from let's say 25 and older, then you could expect to have a diet more like a 40-30-30 diet. That is 40% fats, 30% proteins, and 30% carbohydrates. And not 80% carbohydrates, 10% fats, and 10% proteins. So the food pyramid is upside down. And what that does is it jacks up our physiology. It does things that our bodies are not intended for. All right? We start to develop excessive adipose tissue, which is subcutaneous fat. All right? And, well, just fat in general. So in the United States, the obesity rate, and this isn't even the worst in the world, by the way, is 35%. I'm not talking overweight. I'm talking obese. Obese means 30% body fat or above for men. I think it's 35% for women. That means 30% of your body is fat. Nothing else used for. It's just extra weight that's weighing you down, making you uncomfortable, which, by the way, with that excess fat, there is, so being obese reduces your testosterone, increases your estrogen, makes you depressed, wears you out, is a negative cycle. So it's a positive feedback loop of negative habits. So you get more depressed, which makes you want to eat more, which makes you bigger, which then gets you more depressed, which makes you want to eat more, which jacks up all of this stuff, continues in a cycle, and it jacks up your hormones even more and more and more until eventually you're on my 600-pound life. So that's one of the big reasons. Our diets are totally jacked up. That compounded with the lack of a strong moral foundation. What we see happening in the world today, especially in the United States, let's say, we do want to say especially in the United States so that we can try to figure out a way out of it, and I think society is starting to do something about it, is we lack a strong moral foundation, all right? So our families fall apart. We don't have a husband and a wife that take care of children and make their lives better for the subsequent generations, right? So we get stuck on the hamster wheel of our jobs, which sucks up all of our time. If it's a job especially that we hate or that we get no positive satisfaction out of, no benefit, nothing other than the dollars that we put in our pockets out of it, then we get depressed, our cortisol levels go up, our butts get bigger as we sit in the cubicle all day, typing away on the computer. We have the white or blue light of a compact fluorescent bulb shining in our heads, and we're constantly staring at an LCD screen all day. Basically, quite literally, we are drones when we do that. So yeah, there's that.